Your absolute best yields success. What's going on, everybody? It's Mohammed, and it is the 29th, and it is a few days after the big Thanksgiving feast. I'm here in my office, and it is close to 7 p.m. And I wanted to tell everybody, first of all, hope everybody enjoyed their Thanksgiving and they got it out of their system, and they now want to get back to dieting and what you can do to actually enjoy, let it work for you, to actually make it work for you, meaning eating all those carbs, enjoying all that time, enjoying all those sweets, enjoying foods that you don't really eat too often. You can actually make it work for you pretty conveniently, actually. Now, our bodies get attracted and adapted to sugar very, very quickly. People typically gain about 1 to 3 pounds during these days, only because, you got Thanksgiving, then you got leftovers, you're still with the family, this and that, a little bit here, a little bit there, it ends up adding up. Well, your brain is getting used to this, and although it's not a common thing for your metabolism, your brain is sitting there trying to, it's wondering, is this normal now? Is this what, life is? And soon your brain will realize that this is not normal. And what will then happen is it'll utilize all that extra food, all that extra fat and energy. It'll utilize it to jolt you right into a fat burning state. And you'll notice that right when you get back into that first work day, which is like Monday, and you start your normal routine, you're back in the gym, you're motivated, you ate terribly, you feel great, you want to get ready, you got the holidays on your mind, you're thinking about all this other stuff. Your brain is trying to readjust. Well, when you start to get back to your normal foods, your normal breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and your snacks, and your normal times, your body is going to be expecting this high sugar, high calorie days, because it does not take long for your brain to really crave, sugars. With that being said, utilize that. Go a little bit harder on your first week out. Go a little bit more aggressive in the gym. Remember, don't increase the distance, meaning don't increase the time, but actually increase the speed. So you're traveling further on a treadmill in the same amount of time. In other words, increasing the intensity just a little bit more. Maybe go for a little bit more leafy greens that week. I mean, all your vegetables, try to make them leafy greens. In other words, low carb vegetables. Your carbs in general, rice, starches, pastas, breads, anything like this, try to minimize them. Keep them at a minimum. Try to keep them to about 15% of, what they used to be. 15% compared to 25 or 30% of your plate. This is something that's important. Whatever you do on the week after a holiday is super, super important, because your brain is going to try to expect more. It's going to try to go and gather up all these calories, and it's not going to find them because it needs them for energy. But you're motivated, and you got all this guilt because of all that food we ate, that it's going to continue to drive you. And you may feel moments of hunger, but you're just soar right through them because you're thinking you had too much on the week before. You've indulged too much. That's how you utilize a holiday. Everybody should utilize a holiday. And you know what? You'll drop 5 pounds. Then your new goal will have to be 5 pounds less, because you'll stay at this 5 pounds less. This is just a little bit food for thought. This is, my actual, these videos are going to correlate around whatever time of year it actually is. And now it is the holiday season. And we're going to be expecting to lose 20 pounds before Christmas. How we're going to do that? We're going to intensify the workouts, lessen the foods. For example, if there's a work day and you're too busy that day, you know that you have meetings, you're not going to want to go home, and you're not going to want to go home and work out. And that's very important that you actually know that about yourself. I know we all want to work out, but please do not put it on the schedule. Do not put it on the schedule, especially after work. If you do have a situation to where you overworked and you are unable, you worked a little bit late that day, you're unable to get to the gym, know that you're not that you're not going to be able to get to the gym. Knowing this and lessening your food intake, your caloric intake, to kind of even that out. That's the most important thing you can do. So you stay on track and you're not feeling that deficit in weight loss. You're not feeling like you're not actually losing weight. That's one thing that's very, very important. With that being said, diet well, diet hard this week. It is the first week after Thanksgiving. Go for it. Set your goals up. We got 2018 right around the corner. This year just flew by. But you know what? We're going to get ready for 2018. We're going to start our New Year's resolutions now. And start them now. Build that list. I don't care how long it is. And I really don't. I want it to be a good list because you can do a lot of those things. Focus. Get fit. Get healthy. We'll talk soon. Bye-bye.